out here reviewing betas, man. Like, how you gonna call this a review, man? You know, you might want to change that title and call it a preview, bro. Can you explain to me, or should I say your audience, as to how how you reviewing a beta? Seriously, Dream, you have finally hit rock bottom to the point where you're just doing anything for views. Like, this is crazy, bro. How you gonna call this a review when the game ain't even out yet? This man is such a fool. He still got the Dreamcast hat on his head. Even after all the torment that he's been going through, didn't even celebrate Sega's 25th year anniversary, and he's out here acting like a fool again. And you know what? For all those Monster Hunter Wild fanboys out there, to be honest with you, this game don't look that impressive. The Great Sword, most of the weapons have the same mechanics that I've seen since the PlayStation 2. It is what it is, man. That is a valid criticism, man. I mean, just look in comparison to Monster Hunter World and this bullcrap. It's the same game, bro. And as much as you people say, it's a great quality game, man. This is something that I'm looking forward to. This is the type of games that I like to play. Okay. But like I said, man, this is just an expansion to Monster Hunter Worlds, bro. It's not that impressive, and the game still has motion blur. And what's even worse, the game has performance issues. We already know that's going to be the case. Even Dreamcast guy is surprised about it, even though he says he don't play games at 30 FPS, but he has no problem playing it on the PlayStation 5 for this so-called quote-unquote review. You see, the hypocrisy of you PlayStation fanboys gets exposed every single day. Because we told you, once companies start pushing out more demanding games, we're going to go back to playing games at 30 FPS. It is what it is. It's been like this since the beginning. How do you people not know this already? But let's get into this video, shall we?
Throw yourself into the deep end and practice some combos and watch some videos. There's a lot of very friendly videos on the internet.
I'm not really impressed with this game, man. And to be honest with you, it looks to be the same story-told nonsense that they try to do with Worlds. And I'm not saying that Worlds wasn't a good game, but if you guys are expecting anything drastic or different, maybe with some of the terrain and environmental aspects that they've added to the game, because I from what I heard, they added a lot. But come on, guys, it's the same game, bro. As much as you people want to still keep capping for Monster Hunter, my personal opinion, the best one was Monster Hunter Generations, because at least with the skills in that game, you could actually make a Great Sword player play differently. I'm being honest with you, but in this game, it's all the same, bro. The way the dude uses the dual blades, it's all the same mechanics. They did not refine anything. I'm sorry, from a gameplay standpoint, I don't care how many hazards, how many electricity bolts hit into the arena. I don't care about all that. It's still the same game.
Monster Hunter fans explaining how to do the longest, heaviest combos.
What is so different about this?
Camp, it feels good when you finally get that just perfect combo down and then unleash it on a monster.
I mean, look at this. If anything, the game even looks more ugly. Okay, it's more open. All I see is more of a desert now. Wow. Okay, they can't even spend the time to put a few, trees down or something. Like, I mean, come on, man. Oh, they trying to make the game more realistic. Ain't nobody want to play this, run around a bunch of sand just so I can find a dang Barif. I mean, come on, man.
Party Wilds seems wild. I'm super excited to
look at this, bro.
About it. The one big detriment is something I'm sure you've seen throughout the course of this. Man, does it run bad. This is performance.
This is the beta! You guys gotta wait. Bro, I'm telling you, this game's gonna run bad on console. I can see it now. I don't care what the beta, bro. Oh, it's just the beta. They're going to refine it. No, they're not, bro. It's going to be the same thing that you get in here, man. This is a demanding title. It is what it is, man. I told you, man. Once we start getting into this threshold of actual next generation games, and to be honest with you, I do think that it's pushing the boundaries in some aspects of gaming, but the graphics do look entirely the same. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, the graphics was probably one of the least impressive games. I mean, the least impressive aspects of this game.
It's not like I'm trying to boost the graphics. This is performance mode, and it is struggling. The game is very early on. I'm sure it'll probably get a lot smoother by the time it comes out, but those frequent frame drops and the very low frame rate cutscenes, kind of strange. But other than that, to me already, this is awesome. But tell me your thoughts.
It really doesn't look that impressive, if you ask me. I'm going to be honest with you. because maybe they trying to push the boundaries with the environmental hazards that you guys can see. That monster was trapped in like this little sand dune, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I guess, if that's what they wanted to add to make the game feel more ambitious, but this whole story aspect that they've added to these games, I just can't stand, bro. I remember the days of you just playing Monster Hunter, they had the story, and then you just went online and you played with people. Don't tell me I gotta do this whole waiting again, or I gotta wait for my person's HR so we can all do the quest together. No, I hope that it's not like that. I hope it's just like the drop in and drop out co-op system that we've always known and had in Monster Hunter. Oh, well, they gotta make the game for casuals, they gotta show they've already done that with Worlds. Why do it again? You made Rise easier and more accessible. Why do this again? If you're not familiar with Monster Hunter, I'm gonna go as far to gatekeep it and don't play it. Because I'm tired of it, man. As a player, as a Monster Hunter veteran, I just want to go into the game and slay some monsters. I don't care about the explanation as to why the Rathalos is here and all that. I'll just look through it through a manual, okay? An in-game manual. I don't care about all that. I'm coming here for the fun aspects of Monster Hunter, and to be honest with you, it's the same story crap they probably doing with World, because that was their most successful game, guys. So why not capitalize on the casuals that played World? Because World is a casual game. As much as you people enjoyed it, and I found a new profound appreciation for the game, but it's obviously more casual than Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and Monster Hunter 4. It is what it is, man. I'm telling you, the best Monster Hunter game is Generations by far, bro. Has the most monsters, has monsters from every single Monster Hunter. It was by far one of the best Monster Hunter games that I played, bro. Like, that game actually got me back into Monster Hunter. This game, I'm gonna probably look at it, man. They're gonna have to do something different. I don't know, man. Maybe some completely whole new monsters, but I'm tired of looking at Rathalos and I'm tired of looking at Raytheons. Oh, those are household staples, of the game. You can't leave those. I don't care, bro, because I'm tired of fighting the same monsters. It is what it is, man. Come up with something different, Capcom. Like, have them there, but like, let's say are we gonna have 100 monsters with this game? Very unlikely. Very unlikely. Now, they're going to do that through some new DLC that they're going to rob you with. I'm not a fan of this new Monster Hunter Wilds, man. Now, if you guys ask me, does it look like a good game that somebody should purchase? Yeah, I would go as far to say that. But if you're like one of those Monster Hunter enthusiasts that have been playing this game because I've been playing this game for a while, bro, since the PlayStation 2. And I'm just tired of it, bro. You know what I mean? After so many Monster Hunter games, they just start feeling the same. The Great Sword, you can look at the animations, guys. I could show you. It's the same exact animations. And you're like, what would you do to improve the game? You got so many complaints. Well, there's a lot that you can improve. I guess the environmental hazards was one of them, which we clearly see in this game. Remove the story completely and come up with some new monster ideas. Like, for real. Like, I'm tired of fighting the same monsters. And what's even more funny, a lot of them have the same attack patterns. So for all the people saying that these games are hard, yes, they are hard for any newcomer. But if you've been playing Monster Hunter for quite a while, like most people, it's easy because you already know what to expect or anticipate. It is what it is. The only thing that this franchise has going for them is the fact that the monsters adapt to how you're fighting. That is it. That is literally it. That's the only thing that puts Monster Hunter over Souls games, in my personal opinion, is the fact that these monsters adapt to how you fight, which I think is very interesting. But like I said, man, give them more attacks. I would say give them more attacks. You know what I mean? Do something more of that fashion, because I'm tired of this whole, just throwing people in an open world environment, go hunting monsters. Well, that's what it's about. You want them to take the core aspect. No, you're not understanding. I don't mind that. But I'm saying the monster fights have to be more fulfilling for me. I'm tired of seeing the same exact moves. I'm tired of it. And then they're probably going to add one for G rank, which would be master rank, that they do one nonsensical move that can essentially wipe out the whole roster. No, we need more than this, guys. We need monsters to have more attack patterns. Because even with World, a lot of the monsters fight the same like they've always been. Well, it's the same monster. It should fight the same. I mean, you would think that after all their brethren have been slayed throughout 10, 15 games, that a Brachydios would have been able to change his attack pattern. Not realizing, oh yeah, he killed and destroyed my entire family. Let me keep fighting the same way that I did in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate when I was introduced. You get what I'm saying? Like, really, bro? Like, you think these monsters would be smart enough to start fighting differently, considering that all their lost family members have been gone? But no, they fight the same. And the same old monster hunters come out there and they collect their loot. just so they could play this horrible game, man. I'm calling it, bro. Until I see something more impressive, the graphics to me doesn't look that good. It looks like it has a lot of motion blur. From what I can tell, it's going to have some performance issues. We already know that already. It's just, I guess it's just a better version of World, which to some people, that is something they would want. But me personally, I don't care for that, bro. I want to see some drastical changes in the way we go about playing video gaming. And we're not seeing that anymore. You know, remember when they added where you can ride the the monsters and all these other aspects. See, at those times, those were new. And they were introduced on Monster Hunter 4, bro, on the 3DS. And they were out here trying to push the boundaries of how we should go about playing Monster Hunter. World tried to do it with the gilding lands and open world environment, which I think was a template for this, which is probably more likely what we're going to see. But as you guys can see, it's nothing but a desert. That's it. Nothing else to look at. Is this what you guys really want? And what's funny about the environmental hazards, these are not things that have been new to Monster Hunter. They're just more drastic now. We've always seen Monster Hunters hit into something and then some obstacle come of course, and then it does some damage or whatever. It's probably more likely going to be more the foundation of this game. And hopefully so, because this game needs a lot of stuff to help it, to differentiate it from any previous Monster Hunter game. Because every time I'm looking at this gameplay, I'm like, bro, it is the same old thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. And like I said, Dreamcast guy, bro, he's clearly seen better days, man. But you got to tell me, how the hell did you review a beta?